So we're going to talk about two things today. We're going to talk about angle bisectors, and we're going to talk about vertical angles. So, all right, angle bisectors. So first of all, what does it mean to bisect? Somebody look back at your vocabulary terms. Tell me what bisect means. You're good. You're good. Somebody will get it for us.
To cut exactly in half.
Okay, good. So the word bisect means to cut exactly in half. Okay? Bisect means to cut exactly in half. Not just like in two pieces just generally, but it makes two equal pieces when you bisect it. Okay? So that's what bisect means, cut exactly in half. So what do you think angle bisector means?
Cut the angle in half.
Good. Cuts an angle exactly in half. Okay? That's what it means. So as you look at this angle right here, okay, and you have this bigger angle right here. All right. And that angle is cut exactly in half.
No.
What is cutting that angle in half?
W.
Okay, it's not just a point. That's right, it's a ray. So what ray is cutting that angle in half? Okay, W is just a point.
Ray W. Y.
Okay, good. All right, so you got it. So somebody else tell me, what ray is cutting that green angle in half? Good, is ray YW, okay? So I want you to write this down. In this example, whoops, not that. Okay, ray YW is the angle bisector. Okay, on this example right here, ray YW is the angle bisector in this case.
Could it be WY?
No.
Nope.
Bruh.
Remember, the order matters here. So the end point has to be first. So WY would not work. It has to be YW. Okay, now we talked about this yesterday. So the angle that I traced out in green right here, what could I name that angle that I traced out in green?
Angle XYZ.
Angle XYZ. What else could I call it? Yeah, I could call it ZYX. That would work. What are we being careful of there? That the Y, which is the vertex, okay, the Y, which is the vertex, is the middle letter right here. Now, as we go through today, you'll see like a little M out in front like this, okay? So when you see that little M, that means the measurement. So the measurement of angle XYZ. So look at that. How big do you think angle XYZ is total?
160.
Good, it's 160, right? XYZ is the whole thing, so 80 together with 80 makes a total of 160 there. All right. So let's look at this right here. Okay, that I just underlined in red. Somebody read that for me.
Ray bisects
Angle.
Okay, good. So ray KN bisects angle JKL. Okay? Ray KN bisects angle JKL. So over here, ray KN, that's this one. Okay? Bisects what? Did it say? JKL, which is this angle right here.
That is so hard to do. Normally you got pencils. You don't got pens. No, girl. I got pens.
Okay. So up here, the red ray, it said that KN is the bisector. It cuts this green angle exactly in half. So what do I know about this angle and this angle right here?
They're both equal.
They're both equal. So this angle right here, and this angle right here are equal to each other. Now let's look at what it says about the measurement of those. So right here it says JKN is how big?
8x.
8x minus 13 degrees. Okay, they didn't put that, but that's what it is. So 8x minus 13 degrees for this angle. All right there. And then how big does it say
6x plus 11.
in KL is? Right here is 6x plus 11. All right. Good. So now, what did we say is true of these two angles right here? They have to be exactly the same because this bisected it, cut it exactly in half. So I know these two angles are the same. So I'm going to set 6x plus 11 equal to 8x minus 13. Then I'm going to solve for x so that I can plug x back in to find the measurement of JKN.
So do we add the 6 and 8 or do we multiply them?
Okay, so I want to get my x's together, so what should I do?
Minus 6x.
Subtract it. Okay? Because over here on the left-hand side, what I want to do is I want those x's to zero out. So that turns into a 0.
And that's 2x.
So then that leaves 11 on this side. 0 plus 11 is 11. That leaves 2x, yep, right here, and then still with the minus 13. Now I've got all my x's together on this side. They're right here. So I've got to get rid of this negative 13. So I've got to add 13 to both sides. So this zeroes out. This is 24. This is 2x. Then what?
That's 12.
Divide by 2. So that's 1x or just x, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay? Now, that's the first half, which really, that's the hardest part. But we still have one little step to do. Because it says right here, find JKN, which they told me JKN is 8x minus 13. So the measure of angle JKN equals 8 times 12 minus 13.
It's 83.
And that is 83 degrees. All right, I'm going to skip number 2, look at number 3 here. All right, so somebody different who hasn't read that part for me right there.
Ray KN bisects angle LKN.
Good. So KN, that's this one right here. All right, bisects angle LKM, which is this one right here. All right. Now, again, it says KN bisects that. So the red ray right there cuts the green angle exactly in half. Now, as I look over here, it tells me LKM is 7x minus 5. LKM is the whole thing. So from here to here, this whole angle is 7x minus 5 degrees. Okay? And the other thing it tells me is that NKM is 3x plus 9. So that's right here. Okay, 3x plus 9, that's NKM. That's from here to here. Okay, now let's think about it. The red ray there, KN bisects the green angle. So what do I know about this angle right here and this angle right here?
They're the same.
They're the same. So if this one's 3x plus 9, how big is this one?
3x plus 9.
It's the same. It's 3x plus 9 also. Okay? So now this kind of goes back to like what we did in the stuff we did in our last test, where it's like the two smaller pieces add up to equal the whole thing. So it's going to be like this. 3x plus 9. That's this one. Okay? Plus 3x plus 9. That's this one. Add up to equal 7x minus 5. Oops. All right, then what do we do from here?
Combine.
Combine like terms. Bless you.
6x.
So
plus
6x
18
and plus 18.
equals
18. Oh, yeah.
Yep, 9 and 9 together. All right, so we're going to subtract 6x from both sides. This zeroes out. 0 plus 18 is 18. 7x minus 6x is 1x, still with the minus 5. And we add 5 to both sides. We're going to get 23 equals 1x or just x. Okay, so that gives me the value of x. It's 23. So back over here, I know x is 23, and that's good. I need that, but that's not what it asked for. I need LKM. So the measure of angle LKM, and LKM, they tell me right here, is 7x minus 5. So 7 times 23 minus 5 is what?
41.
Be careful. 7 times 23 minus 5.
156. Yeah.
Okay? It's 156. Okay, so that's dealing with angle bisectors. Remember, it's a ray that cuts an angle exactly in half. Now, the second half to what I want today is vertical angles. Okay? So on the back, what I want you to do is I want you to draw just two lines that cross each other like a big X. Okay, just draw two big lines that cross each other, make a big X like this. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name these four angles. So we have angle 1 right here. We have angle 2 right here. We'll put angle 3 right here and angle 4 right here. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 2, these are what we call vertical angles. Okay? Angle 3 and angle 4 are vertical angles. Okay?
Sorry.
So angle 1 and 2 are a pair of vertical angles. Angle 3 and angle 4, the way we did it, are a pair of vertical angles. So what vertical angles are is simply angles that are across from each other like this. Okay? Like these are vertical angles, these are vertical angles. Now we're going to talk a lot more about this tomorrow, but this is just to get this in your mind for right now. So these are vertical, these are vertical. But here's the most important thing, okay? This is what you need for sure, okay? Write this down. Vertical angles are always congruent. Vertical angles are always congruent. They're always congruent. And what does congruent mean?
Same.
They're the same. They're equal, okay? This will show up all year long, okay? We'll be somewhere several months from now, and it'll be the most random and weird place. And it'll show up, and it'll be like, oh, there's vertical angles. What do we know about vertical angles? That they're always congruent, okay? So, like I said, it'll be the most random places. I'll ask you that, and you'll be telling me that for the whole year. Okay, so it's easy. They're equal. So on here, angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent. Angle 3 and angle 4 are congruent. So down here at the bottom.
We don't have that.
Yep. Okay, are these two angles right here vertical angles? Yep, they are. So what do I know about them? Okay, are these two angles right here vertical angles?
Yes.
Yes, so what do I know about them?
Congruent.
They are always congruent. So I'm going to set 120 equal to 2x minus 10.
Why you do it backwards for?
You could write 2x minus 10 equals 120. It's fine. Same thing. So we're going to add 10 to both sides. This zeroes out. You get 130 equals 2x. Divide by 2. It gives you 1x or x equals 65.
Wow.
Okay, are these two angles vertical angles?
No. Yes.
Yes, they are. So what do I know about those two angles?
They're congruent.
They are congruent. So we're going to set 2x plus 25 equal to 3x minus 10. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So we get 25 equals 1x minus 10. 10